Hi Sagittarius, welcome to WillowOAK. I'm here to do a reading for you for the month of July. Alright, so please only take with you what resonates. This is a general reading, okay? And just leave behind what does not resonate. And use your intuition to help you decide what is for you, okay? And you might check your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, for a more complete picture. Okay, let's see what's coming out for you. The Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Okay. Laying a solid foundation, what this does is whatever you build on that will be solid. It will be firm. It will most likely withstand the test of time. When you build something on a shaky foundation, it can crumble. So it's saying make for sure that whatever you're doing is something that you truly want to do. And you might need to make plans, okay? But make for sure it's solid. All right? Kind of like building a house out of straw might not be as good as brick. All right, well, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle would like to share. Community. So this is saying during this time, and it's for the month of July, but time really is fluid. So, you know, around that time, could extend out some. You need to take some of that time and be in the community. Spending time with friends or just going places where there are other people, okay? There could be very good reasons for that, especially if you spend a lot of alone time. It's very good to get out into the community, and you never know who you might meet or what you might be doing. It can be a lot of fun. There's times when I will go downtown. I live in a suburb, probably a suburb of a suburb of a suburb, but so downtown is small. It's, you know, got several streets, but there's one main drag. And people will just go there and walk. And a lot of times they don't even talk to each other, but it's so enjoyable to be able to share in this energy. So, yeah, spend time in your community. And it might also be your support system. And community could be as little as one other person up to countless, right? Okay, let's get your overall energy for the month. Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So justice is here for you, all right? If anything has wronged you this month, you have justice with you, all right? And also, just as important as that, as you see these scales, you need to make for sure that balance is with you during this time, okay? Actually, balance is important all the time, because if you are in a balanced state, you're in the state of flow. So that means everything is going smoothly. Now, this deck of oracle cards is intended to go with your overall energy. It does not have to, but that's what I've intended for it. So there might be something here that will help you, or could show up during a month. In relationship to this. Okay? Let's see what we have. Hello from Heaven. Very interesting that this card has come out quite a bit. And the title alone to me is important. Hello from heaven. That could be your angels, family, friends that are all in the spiritual realm. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So, this also is saying pay attention to synchronicities, okay? And that can be many things, very subtle to really apparent, like numbers in sequence, repeating numbers, finding the same thing over and over again that has meaning to you. So you're walking down the street and you find a feather, right? And you keep finding feathers. That is a sign that it could be a few different things. One, somebody from the other side is letting you know that they are here with you and for you. And they also say you should pay attention to what you're thinking about at the time that you notice the synchronicity, because it might very well apply to that, okay? All right. Now let's go into the tarot and see what it would like to share. And I'm looking at these cards, your overall energy and this beaver spirit of laying a solid foundation, to me, definitely connect. As well as the community and hello from heaven. This is a group, one or more, right? Same for this. Okay, let's see what we have. Absolutely wonderful. You have the Empress. The Empress is a very powerful energy. She's the Empress, right? And this is one where abundance flows into you. And abundance is whatever you consider it to be. Whatever it is that is important to you. It could be finances, money, love, happiness, all the above. Okay, it's a wonderful energy. And she has lots of ideas that she nurtures. So, very nice. And she's also the mother archetype. She is filled with love and wants to be helpful. Okay, let's get another card. Or two. All right, the next card is balance. And your overall energy is justice and balance, okay? So it is important during the month of July to make for sure that you bring in balance, okay? And you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, all knights, are going for a goal. And the Knight of Pentacles, what they're going for is to make for sure that they achieve their goal in the best way possible. Okay, it's very important to get everything done the way it's supposed to be done. You know, getting all their T's crossed, all their I's dotted, that sort of thing. It's much more important than the time spent achieving that goal. In other words, you know, they could take a long time. It's fine, as long as they get it done correctly. And that kind of brings me back to your overall energy, right? You get the feeling, of course, when you think about justice, is everything's supposed to be done just right. This is the same thing. Everything is, it's important to have it done just right. And this also says that you have a guardian angel or someone watching over you. And so that blends beautifully with your hello from heaven And that always gives me chills when I think about that. It's such a beautiful thing. All right. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups, which is saying that you are going to be very happy and content with the happiness in your life, with the joy, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, I thought I should show you this because it's been at the bottom of the deck the last couple of times. The Knight of Wands, okay? Where this night, everything needs to be done just so. This night's goal is to go for their passion. And it's a pretty fast night. This is the slowest night. So it's just as important. Maybe this is saying have balance because you already have balance here and here. It's just as important for you to balance out what it is you're going for. You know, be accurate, but, you know, balance in your passion. In reverse, you know, go for your passion, but make for sure that you try to be thorough, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Okay, let's get another card. Okay. Only the very best card in the deck. Absolutely, wonderfully beautiful. I love this card. It is fabulous. What this is talking about is this ultimate happiness that is yours. And here you have something really quite similar. Abundance just flows in. And here with the sun, abundance flows in. Happiness and happiness. And with this card, it's like miracles are normal. You know, you are going to find your happiness. So you have two absolutely beautiful cards that are bookending these three. That are talking about balance, being precise, not letting speed interfere, and happiness. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that card, you have the very same card as your overall energy, Justice. Only in this image, boy, can you see those scales. Balance. So I do think it's really important during this time to keep balance in your life, okay? Because that's a few different times that has come out. So keep the balance this month. And you cannot get any better than this. Like I said, this is true, genuine happiness coming into your life. And miracles can happen. That's how good this card is. This energy is. Okay? So at one end you have this beautiful Empress energy, which is very powerful, mature. The Mother archetype filled with love and abundance. And here you have this beautiful happiness. So this looks to be a very good time. Now, you have Justice twice. You know, your overall energy, and at the very bottom of the deck. So, to me, that almost is saying, have balance. You know, again. Okay. Let's get some more. All right, here is a challenging energy, potentially. This is talking about having an argument. It could be an argument with others or within yourself. But you do have Justice twice, so I would tend to think it's probably an argument with others. And this can say a few things. One is if you do get into some sort of a disagreement with somebody, the very best thing you can do is to try to work it out, right? And if that doesn't work, then try to agree to disagree. And if that doesn't work, you walk away. right? And to me, there should be a little bit of emphasis, like I said, on this because you have the Justice card twice, and it is your overall energy. So try to make for sure that you have balance. And if you can stay out of arguments, that's good advice anytime, okay? But this can also say that you win the argument. You're the victor. You're, the winner. You're holding the sword. They're walking away. Okay. Let's get another card. Oh boy. Okay. Very same card. This column has a very same card. Balance. Balance. So you have it in the same column, the same card. And there's been a few other instances here. It is, to me, one of the most important messages so far in this reading is maintain balance. And if you are out of balance, you're out of flow with the universe, right? So if you're out of balance, bring the balance back in, all right? Then you will be in the flow. Here's another 5. Okay, here's a 5 that's got to do with an argument. Here's a 5 that's got to do with feeling left out in the cold, pretty much. Now here, this is a stained glass window, so that's indicating something like a church, cathedral, help is what it is. So if you want help, it is here for you. All you have to do is go get it. But this, kind of like this, is saying success after difficulty, right? And here is success after an argument. Very interesting. And right between the two is balance. Okay, let's get another card. Oh my goodness. All right. Here is the 7 of Swords. And this is talking about it being a time where it can mean a few different things. Where you need to be true to yourself is one of them, okay? It could also be going about something in a novel way. There's a few other potential meanings to this. But to me here, because of the other cards, definitely I would say it is, you really need to be true to yourself, okay? So let's get one more. Oops, it fell. Let me get that. Absolutely beautiful. You have the Emperor. So you have divine counterparts here, and they are the powerful divine counterparts, the Emperor and the Empress, and they are bookending all of this. Okay, so this is a very powerful time for you, extremely powerful time. And now the Emperor makes important decisions all the time, right? And he does so with wisdom, knowledge. He is like the boss's boss. Okay? Now he's ready. He looks relaxed, but he is ready to charge forward if he needs to. Okay? But to me, the big thing to note here is it's bookending your reading. That's filled with balance, love, happiness, some challenges, right? So it's a very strong time. And here it's talking about make for sure you lay a solid foundation. So I think this Empress, Emperor, the Justice twice, all are working together, saying it's a very powerful time. Make for sure you bring in the balance and be true to yourself, okay? And at the bottom of the deck from taking this card, you have an ending, which is where you are dropping all of the burdens. And so to me, this is a very good card. When you're carrying a lot of burdens, it is extremely heavy. And every time you get rid of one of those burdens, you feel a little lighter, physically, emotionally, mentally, in every way. And so this is saying you're just dropping them. Okay? That things might have been kind of heavy, something might be going on, or has gone on in the past, recent past, but you're dropping it, whatever the heaviness is, whatever the burdens are. And here, you know, this could have been a burden, this could have been a burden, and even this one can be a burden. And lots of bringing in balance, right? And sometimes, depending on what's going on in your life, having balance can be a challenge. But it is saying it's very important at this time to be balanced. And maybe I kind of get this feeling because it looks like you have a lot of power with you during this time. And so the decisions that you make could very well be impactful to others as well as yourself. So I would say this is a time to really think about the decisions you're making and how they affect you and others as well. And being true to yourself, right? You want to make for sure that you make the best decisions for you. Okay, let's clarify the Empress and the Five of Swords. Absolutely beautiful. One of the very best cards in the deck. You have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is where things are turning out in your favor in such a wonderful way that it's bringing in pentacles a lot. Okay? Where you and everybody you love are going to be very content with your pentacles. And it's also to the point where you have the potential option of leaving a legacy for generations if you choose. Right? So, there could be a disagreement here, but you come out the victor. And you have so much power in a beautiful way that it's going to bring you in this beautiful abundance. And remember what I was saying about the Empress. She brings in a lot of abundance. And this is a lot of abundance. So it's quite a lovely clarification. Okay, now let's see what it has about balance. Okay. You have the Fool. The Fool is clarifying both Two of Pentacles. And the Fool is a new beginning. The whole tarot is about the Fool's journey. This is the very first card, very first energy in that tarot. And it's saying it's time for a new beginning. Don't bring any negativity with you, okay? Leave that in the past. This is supposed to be kind of like an adventure, you know, a discovery. Be open to, you know, the possibilities and the opportunities that are coming in, but have fun. Make it an adventure, okay? Beautiful. So by you bringing in the balance, it should be bringing in something new for you where it could be very exciting, very happy. Like I said, kind of like an adventure. Okay, let's get a card for the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. And you have a fair amount of pentacles in this reading. Okay, you have three. This is going for your goal and making for sure that you're very precise. And time is not an issue. Being correct and getting everything done the way it's supposed to be done. And here is filling out in the cold, but success after difficulty. So it's being clarified by the Two of Cups, which is this unconditional love with another. And it can be romantic, does not have to be. But it is where these two energies, you and whoever this is, are different. Okay? And it can be you and your higher self. Right? And here you have the Ten of Cups. So you have some beautiful clarifying cards here. Here you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is this abundance for you and everyone you love. And now you have the Ten of Cups, which is happiness for you and everybody you love. Beautiful. And here you have the Page of Pentacles. And I can tell you the Page of Pentacles has been coming out a lot for most of the readings I've done for the month of July, so it might be a collective thing. This is a youthful learning energy, and it's got nothing to do with your chronological age. It's got to do with you learning something new, right? And it's talking about having a new beginning. Potentially one that's got to do, say, with your career, finances, the business side of things, but it does not have to. But you are going to be learning. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, you have the Death card, which is talking about transforming out of one energy and into another. Okay, let's go ahead and get a card for the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, something to notice is that you have the Nine of Cups, which is where you are going to be very, very happy with your life. And you also have the Ten of Cups now, which is you and everybody you love. So there is a lot of happiness and a lot of abundance. Whoops, another one fell. Okay. The Hierophant. This is your connection with the divine, all right? And so this is saying there's much happiness and being true to yourself and connect with the divine. This is like your doorway to the divine, okay? So by bringing in the spiritual side of things, which is also over here, it's going to help you bring in your happiness and your truth. Okay, and now this column, boy, is this a powerful column. You have the Sun and the Emperor. So let's, okay, get a card for that. Very interesting. Okay, you have the Page of Swords, clarifying that. And the Page of Swords, like the Page of Pentacles, is a learning energy. Okay, the youthful energy where you're learning something new. And in this case, you're learning how to think clearly, see clearly, learning of wisdom. And it can also have to do with communication. So, you know, where potentially before maybe things were kind of cloudy or unclear, this is learning how to part those clouds so you can see clearly. All right? And that's clarifying the Emperor and the Sun. So to me, this would be saying you are learning how to get in touch with these energies. You're learning how to bring them into your life. Gorgeous. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. And this is saying if there's something that you are wanting clarity on or enlightenment on, go within. Okay? You see that little star in his lantern? That star is like the star card where what you want, you can have. Okay? But you need to go within and gain the enlightenment. All right? So, the biggest takeaways for me in this reading are, 1, balance is huge. You need to make for sure you bring balance in and stay in that balanced flow state. Another is, I think this is a very powerful time for you. Empress, Emperor, Justice twice, right? There's a lot of power here, building this solid foundation. So, to me, that also means responsibility, okay? Very powerful, but also very responsible. There's a lot that rests on their shoulders. So, you have justice and much power. Use it wisely, right? Make for sure you bring in the balance. Those things right there, the power and using your power wisely and making for sure you stay balanced, because it's going to be an important time for that, especially since it's such a powerful time. And it's going to bring in love, abundance for you and everybody you care about, and also dropping all of the burdens and bringing in this brand new journey. And we cannot forget the Sun, the very best card in the deck. So if you manage to keep the balance and use your power wisely and be true to yourself, it's going to bring you in absolutely fantastic energy. Much love, happiness. Okay, let's clarify these. Or, no, I'm sorry. Let's see what the universe would like to share. It can be advice, it can be confirmation, whatever the universe would like to share with you. Okay. The Lovers. Okay, the Lovers can say a few different things. One, that a romantic relationship can come into your life during this month. So that is a possibility. Now, having said that, these cards, other than maybe the Empress, really don't lend themselves to this being a romance kind of reading. The other meaning is that you have important decisions to make during this time. And that one is what I think is going on here. And that's why I was trying to stress that this is a powerful time for you. So you do need to bring truth and, make wise decisions. Okay. Whoop, that flipped right over. What do we have here? Okay. 8 of Swords. This is challenging thoughts and emotions. And it's kind of like caging yourself with these thoughts and emotions. So it's important for you to make for sure that you do not let your emotions get on top of you. You stay on top of them. All right? If a challenging thought comes in, you deal with that thought. And be aware of your thoughts, okay? Because if you are aware of your thoughts and you deal with them as they come in and they're challenging, this probably can't happen, okay? Remain in the flow. Remember all this balance in here. So, if a challenging thought comes in, replace it with a positive one, all right? You just, think, okay, out you go, and bring in a positive thoughts, and a mantra, for example. And I have one that I use a lot is, I am calm, I am happy, I am stress-free. And so if a challenging thought comes in, just let it go on out and replace it with something that you find valuable. Here is the 5 of Wands, which can be competition or training. And with all these cards out here, it could be either or both. But I tend to think it's probably more the training because you have 2 pages. However, you do have the 5 of Swords and right here, the 5 of Pentacles. So it could be either or. And this is, to me, like I said, I probably think it's the training one, where you're learning something. Okay? Something of value. And even if it's competition, you are still learning something of value. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Beautiful. Okay, we have a couple. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and the Knight of Wands talks about you having a goal. And I think that came out at the bottom of the deck on one of these, but it might just be me thinking that. The Knight of Wands is where you are going for your goal that you are very passionate about. It is a fast-moving knight, but their goal is to go for their passion, okay? A new beginning. One that is going to bring in pentacles, abundance, really nice finances, okay? And at the split, here you have the Ten of Cups, which you also have right here. You and everybody you love are going to be very happy. And at the other side of the split, you have the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, there's a lot of pentacles here. This is potentially working with others, training, learning, teaching, but where you're doing it with more than just you. Okay? So, an important decision, stay out of the challenging energies. If you need to learn, learn. And it looks like you probably are needing to learn something. In your goal, you're very passionate about it, go for it. It's going to bring in this beautiful new time for you. One that's going to be lucrative and bring in much happiness for you and everybody you love. And the potential exists that you're going to need to work with another or others, okay? So make for sure you keep the balance. Powerful time, so make for sure that you use your wisdom, okay? And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and leave comments. And we're going to close it out with the charm. I just want to show you this one more time. Absolutely love it. This is here for you. It is a very powerful reading because you have the king or the empress and the emperor, very, very powerful, and the sun, abundance and happiness, and a lot of power. Use your power wisely, okay? All right, let's get a charm. And I don't look, so I really never know. Okay, you have the baby buggy, or the baby carriage. And so what this means to me is you are going to be starting something new, unless you already have. But it's something that you truly care about. And it could be this new beginning. This new beginning, you know, it's bringing in the happiness. But it's something you truly care about that you are going to treasure and protect. So, there is something new coming in for you that is going to make you very happy. Okay? Oh, and look. Maybe it's making also reference to the Empress because, you know, you get the visual here of her being pregnant, and it's pregnant with all these ideas. Okay? I really hope this helps, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful time for you, but one filled with responsibility. You know, the choices you make will make a difference. So thanks so much. Enjoy your month. Much love. Bye.